When you get 82, talk to me.
But I'm a mutt.
Oh, what
am I supposed
that
to?
Don't really know their culture, or
They're
they're
like
mixed.
me.
Then you know something? They're lost.
That's it.
They're on a fucking Sahara desert without a camel. That's what it is.
They can't eat the food
no,
of their
they
culture.
don't want to have a culture. They don't give a shit. All they give a shit about them.
No,
it's
man,
about them. They're not
maybe you
interested.
Pick a culture. Pick a culture.
Well, absolutely. When you go to college, if they go an hour a day in college, common sense. Why don't they teach these fucking geniuses common sense? Okay? What's that coming out of my ears? It's cold gas.
I don't think
Why? None of your fucking business. Don't ask questions. If it's guessing, that means your balls are working.
I don't think you can teach common sense, though.
Huh?
You can't teach common sense. You got to just have it.
Common sense is the enemy of the fucking world because we're stupid. We are so fucking stupid, I can't get over it. I have no education, and I understand if I got a pain, you go to the fucking doctor. Now they look on a computer. Harry Horseshit tells you how to fix the pain. He says, it won't cost you a dime, okay?
You go to WebMD, it's called. It's a whole... and people diagnose themselves on the computer.
That shit's scary.
And you either have a cold or cancer.
Yeah.
I don't have none of this shit. You understand?
Because you eat the food of your culture.
Morning, noon, and night.
Pasta. A lot of pasta.
I don't know.
Sausage.
Broccoli Rob now is a fucking gourmet diner. We got it for nothing years ago.
Broccoli Rob?
Now, anywhere you go in a restaurant, I'm at a Chinese restaurant. I said, Moish. He goes, yes, you want some broccoli Rob in a fucking Chinese restaurant? Because it's the vegetable of the world now.
Yeah,
we got it for
they
nothing.
Stole it from our culture.
No, I turned around. It cost me $212. I took a lady to dinner, okay? And I went home and had a sandwich. That's the fucking bullshit because you're dining. See, there's a thing. When you go out, you dine. If you want to eat, stay the fuck home.
And order a pizza.
That's what I... 218 fucking... a mozzarella sandwich with hot pepper. Then I sat on the bowl and said, this is heaven. This is heaven.
Pat just likes a good piss, a good shit.
That's right.
That's it. The simple things in life.
That's what your body says. When that thing is dumping, man, you're fucking happy. When you got a cramp, look out. It eats you from inside.
Yeah, sometimes you get a little blockage.
Not blockage. It's called sickness, pal.
Yeah?
That's right.
Gotta
because
push that
people go,
sickness out.
I'm going to go tomorrow to the toilet. There's no fucking tomorrow. Your shit's gone. No, you sick bastard. I'm staying in your shorts. Let me the fuck out of here. No, they turn around. Oh, I got to go with my girl first. You're going to stink up the fucking broad. No brains.
No brains.
No
Dangerous.
Common sense.
Wish I had a sense of humor.
What do you eat? What do you eat most? What do you like to eat? Like when you get up in the morning?
I eat in some of the. I eat like Fiorello's. I like that place on 67th Street and Broadway.
I know where it is, but I don't know.
I eat in Pomona on 63rd and 2nd. Campagnola, I eat on 74th.
All Italian joints.
No, not really.
No?
Not really. No.
They sound very Italian.
I go for fish, good fresh fish. I go to the Greek diner on the 5th.
You don't have Greek intestines? What are you doing? You're killing
yes,
yourself.
I do, because the fish comes from Italy.
Oh, okay. Italian
And
fish.
branzini comes from Israel. You got to wear a yarmulke when you eat that fish.
Yeah.
It's terrific.
That's
so
a great
that's what it
fish.
is. See, fish is the ocean of the fucking world.
Oh, okay.
Now we're turning around. We got fish in sections. The fucking shark wants to go on 3rd Avenue. Why the fuck are we pushing them on 7th Avenue?
I've never heard of a shark even on 3rd. But
Well, I'm bringing a point, Doc. I don't have
It's
an
a very good
education, so I'm
point.
trying to educate you because you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No.
He has no education either.
No. High school
Why are we
dropout.
disturbing the environment?
I'm not happy about that,
Well,
Pat.
I'm not happy at a lot of things. Just a woman. I thought when I loved you when I saw you with your kid, I said, a human being.
All right.
I love him. I love
human
kids.
being.
Most people don't get
I
to
love
see that,
kids.
Pat.
They turn me on.
Keep it
They're
to
just
yourself.
wonderful.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
Hey, I see a picture in the book. I want to get back to the book. You and George Burns from 1966.
Wow. Nice man.
19.
God
And he
damn.
looked old
I
in
worked with him
1966.
accidentally. I was going to open for Tony Martin 3 days. I got into the club 3 days earlier, and Dorothy Provine dropped out of his show. And he says, Pat, I need 15 minutes. Can you come into my show? With the Letterman were on the show, too. I said, well, I got to ask Tony Martin. He looked at me and said, excuse me? I says, Mr. Burns, because I'm his con the next show, I want to show him a courtesy.
Oh.
He calls up, and then he comes and says, Pat, you're going to laugh. That's fucking class.
You're
Because-
a gentleman.
No, I was just scared. I was just scared.
I was scared.
Pat has great
That's
photos.
Jerry Fail.
Jerry Vale.
Yeah,
We've got
Jerry Fail. The
Tony-
only man I
Tony
know.
Bennett.
I went to take a pee. He's behind me. I give the guy $2. Jerry goes, he's from the both of us.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Hey, he's
We
laughing
read this
back
book
there.
about people.
You got great
Love
photos.
me.
Anthony Quinn.
Wanted me to
Zorba the
he said,
Greek.
I'll give anything to be like you, Anthony Quinn. He says, He's a sculptor, he's an actor. He says, but you got balls to go in front of a roast and close it without a piece of paper. I said, it's not balls, it's fucking terrified. I'm shitting in my pants and people are laughing at me.
You know that you got to perform.
Oh,
At
it's
that
a nice
point,
picture with De Niro, with your wife and you and De Niro. De Niro actually looks happy to take a photo
Wow,
with you.
yeah, look at
De Niro
that.
looks happy to take a photo with you.
Well, of course.
You.
Robert De Niro comes
looking
into
at
the
something
Friars.
else.
Listen to this shit.
Oh, yes,
He's
sir.
in the
I'm
Friars.
sorry.
I walk in, I don't know his day. He's sitting with Joy Barry, he's sitting with whatever, anyway. And they said, Mr. Cooper, you know, Robert De Niro's here. I said, so? I said, we were, please, no pictures, because we're honoring Mickey Freeman, God bless him. And I said, well, I'm not going to bother the guys. But I passed by, I go, hi, Bobby, hello, everybody. No, now I'm closing that show in the Friars. I said, ladies and gentlemen, before I say anything, get your cameras out and take a fucking picture of Robert De Niro in that fucking corner. Who the fuck is he to say we can't take a picture? What the fuck are you famous for, Bobby? Get up now. Get up. And they're clicking this son of a bitch into my fucking stove plane. I said, he looks at me. I says, go over there, get a fucking autograph. What the hell are you a star for? You wait till you star them.
That's exactly what we were talking about earlier.
So the
fucking
show's
picture with
over. And I
Springsteen.
said, so Bobby comes over, he goes, how the fuck you do that? It's called talent, Bobby. Talent. I said, you crazy bastard. But you know something? It's wonderful. What the fuck are they got to be afraid? God, to Robert De Niro. He's just scared because you think there's something wrong with him. And he doesn't feel good. When I pointed, they all got up with the fucking camera. There was flashing all over the place. The fucking electric bill went up.
Take a picture with Bobby De Niro.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about, right, Jerry?
I yelled, get the fuck you doing here? Get up, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that's fucking
Give a
great.
fuck. I'll give you a fucking shit. How come you didn't do Rocky?
There's a lot of
fucking nuts.
There's a lot of words in this book.
A lot of words.
There's a lot of words in this book.
Huh?
A lot of words.
Do me a favor. Wait till the oral version comes out. Maybe you'll understand it better.
Are you going to do
you
that
like
version?
earphones.
Are you going to do that version?
Well, we're about 70% finished with that one.
That's a pain in the ass,
tough
right?
one.
That's very hard.
Not easy to
Books on
do.
tape.
See the guy behind me, Steve Guerin? He's directed me through that. He goes, you didn't say the. What the fuck is wrong with the? Gotta say it, that's in the book, because you got assholes buy the book and buy the oral version, and if I don't match, I go, I'm cheated. He didn't put the in there. They're fucking nuts.
Come on. That's got to be great.
You see, you're in a fucking cocoon here. That's why. You're not in America.
No, we're not.
You're in a fucking prison in this fucking place.
Imagine popping that in to listen to the book like that,
Yeah.
and Pat's just yelling at you.
Yeah. Do you,
Buy my book. Go fuck yourself.
do you yell at the people, Pat?
I'm sorry?
Do you yell at the people?
Of course he does.
Do I what?
Do you
Yell
at
at the
them?
people.
No, to you
Does
it's
he?
yelling. To me, it's
does.
explaining.
And getting the sickness out.
No,
When
I
he does the
cannot
book on
say.
tape.
I cannot say. How are you? How's everything? In my house years ago. Pass the macaroni. Where the fuck is the forks? Well, but when I tried to put the fucking bread on. So now, my wife, God love her, came from a little town called Ashtabula. She never heard. She goes, can you pass the macaroni? I didn't fucking hear you, honey. What? She said, can you pass the macaroni? Say the fucking macaroni.
Just
I don't know what the
madhouse.
fuck you're talking about. Scared the shit of that poor woman. 44 years with her.
How did you meet her?
I opened for her in a place called the Silver Edge in the Bronx. You know, and I
Was
got
she a
that-
singer?
Oh, could she sing? And a great-looking kid. And, you know, I was looking to get married again. I had one fucking problem. I said, it's enough already. But she saved my ass 44 years with this woman.
Wow.
And then she leaves the planet, and I'm like 8 years, and I'm walking around, and people say, you should have somebody to watch over you. Fuck you. I want to die alone. I was born, nobody was there clapping me. Here I am. Fuck you. But what happens if the middle of the night, I fucking die? I got everything prepared. I got the blanket set, make sure, and I say at an angle. When I'm at a fucking angle, if I can't move my ass, it's dead. I'm fucking dead. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. It's a pleasure to get the fuck out of here. It's a fucking pleasure. I just paid $2.17 for fucking coffee. I could have went to Peru for that kind of fucking money. What a fucking bunch of gangsters out there. I come from the nickel cup of coffee, the 2 cents paper, the nickel Subway. Now it's going to be $2.50 to get no fucking where. For a nickel, we go into Utah, for Christ's sake. Because nobody wants to go to Utah.
No one.
Nobody gives a shit. We just stand, we become prisoners of ourselves. The fucking subways are jammed now, right? Now we say we're in a hole. When the fucking subways were empty, everybody was happy. OTB, OTB
Sure.
not even a fucking hole.
How is OTB in a hole? They're the only bookies that are losing money.
No, because whoever's behind it knows where the bodies are buried. So so they're all scared to say anything. He'll squeal on them. It's called a fucking rat.
You think there's a skim going on there?
There's a skim going on right now in the studio. What, are you kidding me? How the fuck you think you survived?
And the subway, the MTA,
they're full of shit.
They're losing money. How do you lose money on full?
They tell the people. The people don't say, show me. We say, well, I guess so. Not a dime, another 50 cents.
Where do you think that money's going? Where do you think? Where do you think that money's going?
The money's going to where the people who are running this fucking country want it to go.
Yeah.
Why are we in Afghanistan? Who the fuck is to go there? We're having trouble on 3rd Avenue. These fucking bully cocksuckers out there are beating up kids. What is this shit? We need a fucking army here. We got to infiltrate the infiltration here.
Yeah?
I'm scared at night. You know what? I carry a large key in my fucking hand. I go home at 2 o'clock after a show. I see anybody. I'm like, you're going to touch me, you motherfucker. Take your tongue out. I'm scared of my own fucking shadow. I never raised my hand to nobody. Never.
Key like it's 1940.
You're
got
fucking
a key
right.
in
No,
your
but
hand.
Pat's a guy, though, that you wouldn't fuck with because he sounds crazy. Like, when Pat yelled at you, you would think that Pat has got a butcher knife in his... You wouldn't. No one would fuck with Pat.
Yeah,
You
no
know
one fucks with
something?
him.
Some people misinterpret my intentions. I don't swim, but I jump in the water to help somebody. That's called fucking common sense. This is my delivery. Now they say Lou Black stole my delivery. He didn't steal my delivery. He's Lou Black. Stop busting balls. Don't compare comics. I mean, my friend Jimmy, he's Jimmy. I'm Pat. I mean, my days are fucking over.
No way.
Lisa Lampanelli, another fucking bargain, right? She writes in her book that she was so happy to be on the Jerry Lewis telethon. She mentioned everybody on the fucking dais, never mentioned me in the fucking book. I bought her book. She writes, you are my inspiration. How the fuck can I be your inspiration? You don't mention me at the Jerry Lewis roast that I close, you sick fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? So I wrote, she wanted my book. I wrote, it's called Dignity. You don't have it.
Nice.
And they said, well, you shouldn't say that. Fuck them. How dare you fucking disrespect me? I break my ass for 50 years. I'm on a fucking dais. I close the fucking show. Everybody's scared shit. And she don't even mention me. Then she says the funniest people on the planet is Howard Stern and Rickles. I said, this fucking girl's got water on the fucking upper deck. No fucking question. I can say, Don Rickles, yes. Not Howard Stern's got a personality like a mongoose. Give me a fucking break. Shit. I love when they put, it's because he's Howard Stern or because he's Jesus Christ. They don't walk on fucking water. They're gonna fucking die like we do. They get prostate like we do. Who the fuck are they? That's why I said, how dare you say how dare me? Why can't I say Frank Sinatra? You're out of fucking order. Don't you disrespect me. They stare at you because it's never been told. All of a sudden he's going with that fucking booze. I says, do I tell a butcher how to cut fucking meat? Don't tell me how to be funny. Next. Then I went up downtown with Joe Williams. I got 1,500 with Joe Williams. I got 1,000 with Sinatra. I'm sticking with Joe Williams. They go, yeah, but he's Frank Sinatra. I love his music. Fuck it. I told my mother and father, stop breaking my fucking balls. I can't tell Sinatra, stop breaking my balls. So Julie goes, you're not going to work on him no more. Fuck him. How's that grab you?
The original.
He says, well, that's a terrible. Fuck him.
The original
and the
bridge
wise
burner
guy
right
was
here.
in the dressing room, says to Frank, not him. You can't do it to him. I don't kiss his ass. I respect him. I love you. I respect you.
Thank you.
You know, I got no jealousy, so I wish you make $1 million a day. It has nothing to do with my life. But people worrying. See, if I'm worried about your career, they're fucking up mine.
Right.
And I respect. You can't respect that.
Hey.
What does he mean by that?
What about us?
I've
you
had
respect
you enough.
us?
Let me tell you something. I'm glad you don't call me too often because the fucking thing is getting on my nerves. Because after this, I got to take a nap. I never had to take a nap until I do the show. And then at 4 in the morning, I get up and I got to take another nap.
Hey, we're talking about Pat
Put the fucking book down and talk about greatness. Fuck the book. It's going to sell anyway. It's going to be #1. Then you're going to beg me to come on here, and I want your kid on here.
I got a question about your book. Any mafia stories in the book? Oh, I see a big nod in the back of the room. Yeah,
All right, here's a mafia story.
Yeah, give me a mafia story.
Cosa Nostra.
Give us a nice,
You want the story?
a nice sweet mafia
Mr.
story.
Happiness going to break my balls.
No, I won't break your balls,
All
my
right.
friend.
Watch out, he's got
doing a
he's
wedding.
got stuff.
All right.
Yeah,
And they're going to give me 15 grand
15 grand for a wedding.
You're doing a wedding.
in a wedding.
It's nice money.
Nice.
I'm a star. Stop busting my balls. I turn around. The show's over. The show's over. He gives me 10,000.
Yeah.
I said, geez, I think you showed me 5. He goes, well, no.